What is up, everyone? This is Omegabalmung here with another Hajime no Ippo Victoria's Boxers Road, whatever you want to call it. This video is actually going to be, well, we'll see how quick it is. Like I said, it's going to be making it as I talk, but for this one, I'm going to actually go through some schedules here. I got asked the question, how do you fight? How do you make your boxer a little bit better? Let's just say it's kind of hard to do that. I mean, there are certain steps you want to do. In the beginning, you want to actually do the... If you go to GameFAQs.com, there's actually a strategy guide for the... it gives you all the info and stuff that you need to know how to build your guy. There is a real good step to do is when you make a new guy, you actually start over. You make a new guy, put him about a few weights under or where you want to go, and you got to change a few little things. So if you go look at the strategy guide, it says your glucose, amino acid, fatty acid, and the water here. Glucose is up to 8, so you just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Amino acid goes all the way up. That's all 20. So, and then fatty acid is 1, and water is 20. Training here, your power and speed goes all the way up, and then your holiday is just 3 clicks, so 1, 2, 3, and that should be able to bring up your guy to a pretty good state at before your pro date. So you want to do that maybe a year or so, whatever how long it takes you to get to where your target weight class you want to be is. Do that. Like I said, start over from going down to maybe 2 or 3 weight classes lower, and then moving up to that one with this style. But like I said, this is actually for just gaining weight. This is probably the toughest part, the whole game here. What you really want to do is actually we're going to turn all this down to 0 again. There we go. Because we want to start with a fresh new slate of everything. If you see on the bottom there, that is your schedule. If you see when we're removing things, the schedule becomes empty. So, and then if you want to add something, there you go, it comes back. So that's pretty much it. If you really want to do, like I said, the strategy guide also has what these training actually does. They actually they're, like I say, I want to actually scroll down to this one here. If you go to bench press, and on the strategy guide, it says it increases hand speed, endurance, heavy punch, solid punch, metabolism, stamina rates, arms, muscle, chest muscle, etc., etc. At the same time, also decreases other things, so like sway, footwork, dash, and twist body. So some of these workouts have a plus and a minus to them. So and then if you want to, you just add them to whatever you want to do down here. Put them into from 6 to pretty much let's say 11 o'clock. That's your whole workout. So if you want to do that, you can. You can kind of do like a roadmap of what you want to do on a daily basis. That's how you do it. And then for meals, they already have a lot of these kind of set up for you already. Actually, let's see. I thought I had some, but you can actually make your own set of meals here. You go to the end of this one, and then you hit the first one here. And then you get like a whole bunch of them, and then you get your nutrition chart in the right here. Glucose, amino acid, fatty acid, water, and all that little small stuff like that. So you can just put them all in here, and then I say just play around with them, and then you'll finally find something you really want to do. But once you're done with that, you hit square to go back, and then hit X again, and hit the bottom or the middle one here, and that lets you place it on your little chart here, your little time chart. So that's pretty much it. But what I really want to do is actually go to this setting here. This is probably the hardest. I keep saying that because it is the hardest part. You kind of had to figure out, kind of have to go around and play with, all these little settings you want to do. Actually, I want to go down here and actually talk about these first. Weight coach. If you set it on, it actually does its own little setup for you, and it takes care of your weight. So, and then you go to doctor on, it takes care of all that stuff. So, whatever you need, if your guy is injured, a little bit beat up, you take them to the or a little fatigue and little things like that, you want to go to a doctor. If you want to go to a weight coach to turn that on to, you know, help you stay in that weight class or stay at that certain type of certain weight. So that's how you want to do it. But like I say, if you want to play around with this, you can. The website on the strategy guide here, it actually says a few little things like the glucose, amino acid, and fatty acid, and water. You want to actually go here. So what I'm going to do is reset everything pretty much. At least these ones first. Turn it all down to 0. For, let's see, glucose gives you more energy when you're so whenever you have to add this onto your guide, and it gives you different meal types to, you know, and it also helps you with, of course, giving you more energy. Amino acid here develops muscles, and what it says on the strategy guide seems to add more to endurance. So you know, if you add amino acid on, it just helps you become a little bit more meatier, more you know, muscle build, and it adds more endurance. Fatty acid here, of course, it adds more fat to your boxer. Fortunately, I'm pretty sure you don't want too much fat, so what I do is keep it at 1 here. That's the only way what I want to keep it at. For water, it says lessens fatigue while training, so that's what you want, a little bit higher. So I was playing around with it yesterday. I don't know if it'll work for this guy, but when I made a new guy who was in a featherweight division. I was playing around with a lot of these small little, you know, with these little switches here. I actually had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I kind of went based off of what I was doing before with the 8, 20, and 1 and 20. You know, I kind of went with glucose being about 4, amino acid being probably around halfway or a little bit higher than glucose. Fatty acid, I will keep it the same. Water, I will keep it about the same as the amino acid, just like what we were doing. So it kind of just lowered it down a bit. From what I saw when I did it on my character, my new character, it kind of it lets you lose weight at the same time. It lets you you know, your stats go up a bit. So I mean, you're not going to see a dramatic change in your stats, but you'll see it bump up a bit. And then for training here, it depends on what you want to do, what kind of type of fighter you want to get. You know, you can add these onto there. What I want to do is I just add a little bit more power training in here. Maybe you can do even less than that. Get like one little, you know, spot on your time chart there. Speed, I want to go actually all the way up. And stamina, you kind of depends on what you want to do. If you want to overwork your guy, you can. But like I said, you can't put it all the way up. We'll see how this goes. Like I said, you kind of just have to play around with these switches. If it doesn't look well when you're training, that means you kind of have to decrease some little small things. So we'll keep it like this at first. We're going to go with speed and stamina, because my guy is a little slow anyway, so we'll see what happens. But for our holiday, you want to go 1, 2, 3. 3 sounds right. Then hit OK. So we'll see how this kind of works out for my guy. He's in the welterweight division, of course, so we'll see if he loses weight or gains weight. If he gains weight, then we want to actually bump down our food amount a little bit smaller, so he doesn't gain too much weight. But and then if he, ooh my gosh, let's go with this guy. Win or lose, it doesn't matter. Oh, we want 90 days. Give us a few, like 2 months to do it. If you can see from the bottom there, oh my god, it's messed up. I actually kind of want to change my setup here real quick. Get my fatigue and bad health down. What you want to do is look at your bad health and fatigue. My bad health is kind of up because if you remember from the last fight I had, I won, but it was a pretty tough fight, so I'm a little beat up. So I'm going to give him a few days off and just let him rest those days. So we're going to go to holiday here and switch it all the way up. Right. So we're going to wait till his bad health and his fatigue hits 0. And then we'll work from there. Why is his bad health going up? There we go. So now he's, you know, his bad health is going up a little, or it's going down a little slower because I've done something to him that causes him to do that. But once we get into training, it's going to be different. So 0. Okay, that wasted like 10 days of rest. Maybe I should have done a little bit more. But if you want to go here, I'll go back to settings. Like I said, go back to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. amino acid. I'm gonna go about here. Fatty acid, 1 click, and water. You can kind of put it in between the halfway, maybe like close to amino acid there, but I'll just go a little bit above that. Power, my dude's already strong enough, so maybe I don't need too much power. So I want to get at least 1 click here to show it on the bottom there, and then speed I want all the way up since my guy's a little slow. He needs to keep up with the competition here. And then holiday 1, 2, 3. And we'll see how that goes. I don't know how it'll do for my character here. We'll look at his stats there. Oh my gosh. So his fatigue is a little high. We don't want that. We want to tone down the stamina here. Probably go about halfway and lose a few of those. And we'll see how that works. Okay, again. It should go down a bit. Or I guess not by that much. Oh my gosh. That's not good. We want to move that down again. Like I said, it's all about tinkering with, you know, some of the stuff here. So let's bring stamina down back up there again. And hopefully he goes down to, there we go. That's a little bit better. And we'll see how high that goes up to. So, and it looks like I'm gaining weight, so that's not really good for me. So I want to go back and retouch that. The glucose and amino acid and stuff like that. We're gonna bring those down. Maybe we could even lose the fatty acid here. We'll turn that down to 0, and we'll see if we lose weight. And it looks like we're not losing weight at all. You just keep gaining weight. That's not good. So like I said, it depends on how you train your character. So we're going to turn this down again. And maybe... I know this says something about if you have high stamina on the strategy guide. If you have high stamina, you lose a little bit more weight. So we'll turn stamina up. And like I said, just play around with this a little bit and see how that works for you. Like, it's all about, you know, knowing what the stats does, just little small things like that. So we'll see how it works out. Because, like I said, my dude's gaining weight, but when I was doing my featherweight guy, this actually worked. What I did was, when I picked about 40, 50 days, whatever, how much days it is, and then once it got down to maybe about 15 days or so, and then with that training regimen, I was able to lose weight at the same time. And then once I got to about, like I said, about 15 days, you know, I usually like to have him rest for about 4 days or something like that. So 15 days, about 11 days of training, I will bump that to, you know, the glucose at 8, amino acid at 20, and fatty acid at 1, and then water at 20. So, you know, he gains a little bit of weight, but not to an extent where he you know, he's going to be overweight. This is not looking good for us. We'll see. Like I said, it depends on what you want to do. It looks like it's not working for this guy, but I mean, like I said, just play around with this stuff here. I'll bring this down here. 2. We'll see how that goes, but like I said, you just kind of play around with this stuff here with the little switches, and it'll give you a better look at something. So there we go. We're losing a little bit of weight because I'm not eating. I don't even think my guy's eating, so might be even losing stats. So the reason why we're going to be losing stats is because my dude's getting kind of fat. So I want to bring him down to, I don't remember what weight class this is. 44, 144. I think 143, 142 or something like that, to 147. So we're trying to bring him down to. Oh my gosh. There we go. We're going to switch this off. So we're going to get a little bit of action here. We'll see how that runs. I don't know if it's going to be great. We'll win or not. But like I said, what I want to do is just show you guys, you know, the little switches here. Like I said, it didn't work for this guy, but I did a few tests yesterday for different featherweights or different weight classes. And it seemed to work, but I don't know why it wasn't working for this guy. Maybe it's just like how my guy is now. There we go. So we'll do a weight in he looks pretty buff. I think so. Might need a little bit more meat, to, you know, so his ribs aren't showing. Because if they're showing like that, it means if I get punched in the ribs, it would hurt. Okay. Go back to hit OK here. So hopefully I win. I probably won't win this one. I guarantee it. I'm not ready for this. This is just kind of like a little tutorial, little talk about how, you know, how I was going to be doing all that. But like I said, play around with the switches. Who knows? It might work. It might not work. That's pretty much how this game is, I guess. You know, you kind of have to figure out what all the stats does and what it does and all the small little things like that. So, okay, let's get into this battle here. Oh, we're fighting outside. I think they banned fighting outside, so this guy's gonna be fast. Oh yeah, he is fast. Oh. Oh no. Be slower. I've been being hit too much. Yeah, so just play around with the switches, and whatever switch, you know, whatever you find, you know, is where you want to kind of chill at. Like I said, what you want to do is, ooh, I want to get out of the ropes. What you want to do is actually just look at, you know, what works and what doesn't work. Like I said, wait until you're about a little bit more than like 15 days or 20 days or something, then change that to, you know, that full setting, whatever that you do before when you make your character and you train for the protest. You want to do that because that will help you kind of gain weight at the same time, gaining some more stats to make your guy a little bit stronger. That's okay. He'll lose weight, so I was able to juggle that on my featherweight guy I made, but fortunately, like I said, I can't do it on this guy. I don't know why. Sucks, but I kind of wanted to do that. But looks like we're not losing in here, but I think we're doing a pretty good job. My guy's doing a pretty good job. We'll give him a few jabs. He's so quick. He's moving so fast. Oh my gosh. Oh no 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 no. Ugh. Round one is done. I got one knockdown. I got hit a few. Look at my eyes are puffy. I got him too, so I mean it's not that bad. Mine's worse, but I was able to get him a few times. Ooh. Oh. Bunch of misses. Oh my gosh. Ah! I hit him with that. A slow little punch. Oh my gosh. That was a flash knockdown. He didn't hurt me. He didn't hurt me at all. Just imagine this number 2 guy is beefed up like this. I don't think I'm gonna have a chance against him. I think I might just lose this one. I mean, my guy's not going down, but I mean he's going down, but he's not going to get knocked out. So hopefully not. I don't think I have it. There's no like places where I could look at the clock or something. That would have been awesome. Because if you fight in the gym or in the stadiums, they actually have clocks you can look at. That's why you just sway around here. You can see the clocks, but I don't see any when you're fighting outside here. They should have little clocks here. Guess I just have to wait for. Ugh. Oh snap! I think it's 3 count. Nope, nope. Should almost be done. Where's that bell? I don't think my dude can take anymore. Come on, come on, come on. I know it's been two minutes already. There we go. 3 minutes. There we go. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose. Oh snap. Not looking good. Not looking good for me. Oh, what a lunge. Yeah, once he hits me like that, it's kind of over. Ooh, there you go. I want to stay on this side. I can't really box on the other side over there. Oh my gosh. Might just have to retire this guy. Because I can't fight these guys. First of all, he's old. My guy's 31 years old. He's kind of old, so he can't really... He doesn't have much time left. He doesn't have much time left. Unless he's B-Hop or something, where he's like 100 years old just fighting. But I don't think I have much time left on this guy. And this is kind of an experiment guy, so I went with the weight training on. And my stats aren't that high. I don't even know how I got this far. So we'll see what happens. I might have to retire him. Because he just doesn't have great stats for where he is supposed to be. So I wish I had my heavyweight that I had. He was beefed up. I mean, I got to the champ too, and oh, there you go. Oh snap! I'm having my own run here. Oh, get back up! Get back up! Oh no! 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 No, 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 no. Yeah. My heavyweight guy was pretty buff, so he had a thick neck. The only problem I had with him was he was actually I think a featherweight or something like that. And I moved him all the way up to a heavyweight, and he was too short, but at the same time he was stocky and he had like a big neck. He was like Mike Tyson big, with his gigantic neck, and he wouldn't go down. The only problem was the reach. I couldn't really hit people because I had to be like super close up. And I fought the champ a few times, and or at least just once before I quit. But yeah, I had him. My guy wouldn't go down. I mean, every time he would get knocked around and just messed up. But at the same time, he just wouldn't fall. So maybe I'm wearing him down a bit. I don't want to be on the ropes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Don't hit me like that. Maybe I'll just cheat like I was doing my featherweight. No! Oh, that would have been awesome if you moved that way. I think I have to do like a year of training to fight against this guy. Oh my gosh, I had him. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, oh my gosh. I feel it, like I have him. Like I hit him so many times and he just wouldn't go down. I have a feeling I'm getting to him. Or maybe not. Maybe he just lured me into that little corner so he could like counter punch me or something. Let's see how messed up his face is. My face is messed up. You're gonna have to cut me. Oh! I closed. I'm getting his right eye. It's closing, so maybe that's why. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! There you go. There's all those hits. Oof! Multi blow. I don't think I'm getting from that one. That one looks like it hurted. Yeah. Oh, wait, come on, get up, get up, get up, get up. It's not over yet. Oh my gosh. I don't think my guy has much left. Not much left in the tank. What round is this? Like 5? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ham speed. Yeah, I think it's over. Yep, KO, KO. Not bad. I think if I could get like a year of training, I think I could beat him. So maybe that's what I'll do for the next video. If I'm still in that. Oh my gosh, I hit him 3 times. 3 times? The heck? Holy smokes! I thought I hit him a little more than that in this round. But I might have to go, if I get back to that spot, I might have to go do like a year of training. Or maybe like 6 months or something like that. Not a year, but we'll see what happens. So, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys got a little bit more information, or you know, from this video. I mean, like I said, unfortunately I didn't get to. It didn't work for this guy, but I guarantee if you make a character and you kind of just play around with the meals and the training and the calendar here, you actually can get, you know, a pretty good setup, and then just work from there. There is really no, like, unless you want to go around looking in the, you know, forums and stuff like that. If you can find people to show you that, maybe you can. But unfortunately, this is how it is. Nobody knows much about this game except for this one person and maybe a few other people on YouTube, maybe. And you know, you just learn and read all the info here, and then, you know, kind of just apply that to this, and at least see how it works. But yeah. So and I didn't win this match, so that sucks. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see everybody next time.